How does equipment resale benefit healthcare organisations?
So there's a few kind of really key obvious ways. There's the return of capital finance, money.
Yeah.
If you sell something, you get some money back for it.
Mhm.
I mentioned earlier, we tend to work as a sales agent, so we work on commission, which means that if you sell an item, we take a very small percentage, but you get the rest of the proceeds back in cold hard cash at the end of the day. We're also, because we work on commission, we're very, very much motivated to maximize the value of your asset. If you, Johnny, have something to sell and you want to sell it yourself and you get 100% of the proceeds back, that's great.
Yeah.
But you're only one guy with the contacts you've got to call, kind of thing. We've got 35 years and thousands of buyers on our database and a marketing team and all the rest of it. So we're going to put our very best effort into selling that item on your behalf to maximize our small commission, and then it's going to maximize the value for you. So cold hard cash is the first benefit. The second is probably the sustainability aspect, which can sound a little bit woolly, and you think in a high pressure healthcare environment, is sustainability
Yeah.
top priority? But I like to think of it more holistically.
Mhm.
Think of it more in the round. It's not just about planting trees and electric vehicles. It's more about, is it the right thing to do to take that nice complex bit of kit that you've been carefully maintaining for 5, 6, 7, 8 years? And let's be honest, in some scenarios, it's the same engineer maintaining it for 5, 6, 7 years, and then just pop it in the bin. That doesn't seem quite right to me. So I think there is a massive benefit there to all healthcare environments, that they could be doing the right thing from a sustainability angle. And I'm sure in the public and I know in the public and private sector there are targets for carbon reduction, there are sustainability targets. Reselling equipment can go a long way to achieving those targets. If you want to use the technical sustainability language, the resale of equipment is your scope 4 emissions. So when we're talking about becoming net zero by 2040,
Yeah.
scope 4 will become part of that. We do already measure how much equipment we're selling on behalf of each vendor, and they can feed that back in through their statistics towards their sustainability goals.
Are many people asking for that sort of data and understanding now?
More and more. So a couple of years ago now, every NHS trust, for example, had to appoint a sustainability manager
Okay.
who usually sits in the estates department, which sometimes, as you know, will be part of where clinical engineering sits, sometimes slightly separate,
Yeah.
depending on the structure of the organization. But more and more now, those sustainability managers are asking the question of, okay, but where does all this stuff go? What happens? And that's not just your medical equipment. That might be your trust, I don't know, vehicle fleet. It might be your ambulances. It might be your anything the trust uses. But from the medical equipment perspective, what we're really aiming to do is provide cold, concrete evidence of, this is how much equipment you've resold. This is your carbon saving.
Yeah.
You can plug that back into your carbon reduction plan. And it's a no-brainer, really, in terms of as you mentioned right at the start, the benefits of the healthcare setting. Why would you not want to resell it for the financial and for the sustainability benefits?